Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Tuesday, October 8th. Hope you guys are having a great morning so far today. Hey, we do got a few items here on the economic calendar here. We'll start off with the NFIB Small Business for the month of September. So if you don't know what NFI Small Business Index is, this is an index that gauges the confidence level for small businesses, and this is relevant primarily because they do make up the largest portion of employment in the U.S. So in August, it was at 103.1, and it dipped down to 101.8. So we're seeing slip confidence drifting lower in small businesses, which obviously is not a good sign. That could lead to job losses and stuff later on. But this is something we'll definitely keep our eyes on. Last but not least, we got the producer price index items here. This is broken into two parts here, also known as a PPI. This is the inflationary data on wholesale side of things. Now, this is important to an extent, but not heavily weighted, primarily because even though costs may rise on the wholesale side of things or the sector, those costs don't always get passed on to the consumer, and that's where the weighted items are. So we don't always see that affect the CPI or the PCE. PCEs being the Fed's favorite gauge, so that doesn't always get passed on to it. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and take a look here. In August, we had a 0.1% increase on the headline number. Forecasters continue that trend at 0.1%. However, it did do a 180 and dropped. It actually contracted 0.3%. So its headline number actually year over year dropped from 1.8 all the way down to 1.4%. Now, when you get the food and energy, which are variables that we cannot control, we get what they call the core PPI. So in August, core PPI was up 0.3%, and forecasters call for a 0.2% increase, and like its counterpart, it went down 0.3%. So its year-over-year dropped from 2.3% all the way down to 2%. So this is looking pretty well. We will get the CPI out later this week, and that will be interesting to take a look at, see if it follows its PPI counterpart in the sense that it will contract a bit as well. Now let's take a look here at the headline news. Stock market is down a bit today. Dow is actually down over 300 so far this morning. A lot of it's taking its cues from some on the topic of China, really, is what it comes down to. Yesterday, it was announced that the U.S. blacklisted 28 companies, Chinese companies, primarily due to human rights violations on their treatment towards its Muslim population in China. And and this is just on the heels of a meeting between the U.S. and China for trade negotiation coming on Thursday and Friday this week. So this could heighten tensions. On top of that, it's reported that Bloomberg is reporting that the Trump administration is proceeding on discussions about how to keep investment funds from going into China, inflows going into China primarily, especially on the government bonds or pension programs. They don't want those going into China being invested into China. So those are some important things we're going to be taking a look at as well. Again, those could raise that could raise some tensions just ahead of its meeting Thursday. So let's see how this is playing out in the bond market. Bond market, yesterday we had a midday price for the worst, so it changed, and we ended up closing -8. So we were actually closed below the line here, as we were above it for most of the day. Right now we're up 11 base points from where we left off yesterday, so we're kind of about almost in the same mixes where we were. I'd say we were about the same pricing as what we see on Friday. Yesterday we were a little bit higher. We would have got a little bit better pricing early morning, and then that changed and it dropped. Pricing got a little worse. So right now I'd say pricing is about what we saw on Friday, to give you kind of a gauge here. Yields are down a little bit. We're down to about 1.51 right now. So we started the morning up higher than where we even left off yesterday, and then we've dropped down further, and we're down to about 1.51 at the moment. All right, so that's pretty much a wrap for the day. If you guys are looking to buy or refinance in located in California, please reach out. I can love to be able to talk with you guys further. We've come up with a lot of different plans for clients on their with the use of their mortgage. I am a mortgage planner with Pinnacle Home Mortgage. The best way to reach me is either direct message me or even email me. Email is probably the best in that of the two. And hope to hear from you guys soon. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.